With the recent changes to Exodeus and Void Overshield, alongside the current artifact mods, the Hunter Mothkeeper's wraps just got a lot better. Void Overshield now has 70% damage resist instead of 50%, and then Exodeus's direct hit damage has been increased to 33%, has 5 more reserve ammo, now spawns a Moth on 2 direct hits, and Moth cooldown has been decreased from 4 seconds to 3. Now if you're unfamiliar with Moth Keepers, it converts our grenade into a cage of loyal moths. If they hit a combatant, it causes a blinding explosion, and if they reach you or an ally, it grants a Void Overshield. And this pairs perfectly with Exodeus, which will spawn moths on final blows and rapid direct hits. The weapon also enrages, which grants increased rate of fire when we deal or take sustained damage, and when we're amplified, the weapon enrages faster. And we can become amplified by getting kills with the weapon as well. Now moving on to subclass configuration, we'll be using Prismatic. And for our first aspect, we'll be using Stylish Executioner. We'll be constantly applying blind to combatants, which will allow us to go invisible very frequently, and the survivability of this build honestly surprised me. For our second aspect, we'll be taking Gunpowder Gamble, and we'll be able to get this very quickly with the amount of debuffs we have, and Gunpowder Gamble alongside the explosions of the moths gives us great area of effect capabilities. Now moving on to fragments, we'll be taking Facet of Dominance to make our Mothkeeper moths apply Jolt. And this just takes the area of effect capabilities and makes them even stronger. Up next, we'll be taking Facet of Balance. Rapid Light Final Blows grants us melee energy, and Rapid Dark Final Blows grant grenade energy. And we want our moths back as frequently as possible, so we'll be using a Stasis Primary to give us 10% grenade energy on Rapid Final Blows. Now you can use a Strand Primary if you'd like, but a Stasis Primary takes this build to the next level, and we'll get to why that is in a little bit. And XUVA, the new Stasis Hand Cannon, has a lot of potential. Rhyme Stealer with Headstone is the role I'm after. Now for our next fragment, we'll want Facet of Purpose for a survivability buff based on our equipped super, and I personally like using Silence and Squall to give us Frost Armor, and the reason for this is so we can pair it with Armor of Aramis, which will release a freezing burst when we have Frost Armor and become critically wounded. This just gives us even more survivability and can get you out of tricky situations. And for our last fragment, we'll be taking Facet of Protection for 15% damage resist while we're surrounded. Now your grenade choice doesn't matter since Moth Keepers will override your grenade cooldown, but for your melee, you'll want Snare Bomb to apply Weaken. And we'll be pairing this with Power from Pain to give us Devour when we rapidly defeat weakened combatants. So if you see a big group of adds, you can throw your Smoke Bomb and follow it up with an Exodeus shot, and you'll get Devour. Devour giving us health and grenade energy on kill is perfect for this build. Now I noticed the timing of this is pretty quick. When they say rapid final blows, they really mean it, so keep that in mind. And then for our dodge, we'll want Gambler's Dodge to have our smoke up more frequently. Now for our artifact mods, we'll want Overload Grenade Launcher for our Exodeus, and this will allow Exodeus to deal with 2 of the champions. We have the blind effect from our moths taking care of unstoppable champions, and then we obviously have Overload Grenade Launcher. And I'm not sure why certain exotics can stun multiple champions while others can't, but I'm not salty about it at all. And then we'll want one with Frost to give our stasis weapons increased reload speed and stability while we have Frost Armor. And then if you're using a stasis weapon with Dark Ether Reaper, you can use Ether Generator to make it even better. Now here's where a Stasis Primary comes into play. We'll be using Wind Chill to give us Frost Armor on rapid stasis precision hits. If you're using a Dark Ether Reaper weapon, it will grant us more stacks of Frost Armor. And then like we mentioned before, we'll want Power from Pain for Devour on rapid final blows on weakened combatants. Now to make Exodeus even better, we'll want Concussive Reload to apply Weaken when we damage a boss, a champion, or break a combatant shield with a grenade launcher. And then we already mentioned Armor of Aramis, but keep in mind that we can get Frost Armor easily from rapid stasis precision hits thanks to Wind Chill. And then if you're using a stasis weapon with Headstone, Hail the Storm synergizes perfectly with it. Shattering stasis crystals will release shards of ice that damage and slow targets. And then in the last column, Brain Freeze makes our other stasis artifact mods even better, especially Armor of Aramis. Frozen combatants become surrounded by Chilling Fog, which slows combatants that aren't already. And then it also gives our Dark Ether Reaper weapons more damage to frozen combatants. And last but not least, we'll want Conductive Cosmic Crystal to give our moths more damage against enemies affected by a stasis debuff. Now moving on to armor mods, on our cloak, we're going to take Reaper for more orbs, Bomber to get our moths back quicker, and then Powerful Attraction to pick up orbs easier. On our boots, we'll want Arc Scavenger to make sure our Exodeus is locked and loaded, Innervation for grenade energy on orb pickup, and then recuperation for health on orb pickup. On our chest piece, we're just using whatever damage resistance mods fit the current activity we're doing. On our gauntlets, we'll want grenade kickstart to get our moths back even quicker, firepower for orbs on grenade final blows, and then impact induction to reduce our grenade cooldown when we do damage with our smoke bomb. On our helmet, we'll want harmonic siphon for our stasis primary, and then arc siphon for Exodiris, and finally special ammo finder. Now for stat priority, you'll want max resilience followed by discipline, and then mobility. As far as tonics, the Hell the Storm and Armor of Aramis boosts are particularly good. And that covers everything for the build. Enjoy the gameplay. Alright, we have the K1 Revelation Master Law Sector. We have Stasis Surge, Arc Surge, Overcharge Machine Gun, Void Threat, and then Barrier and Unstoppable Champions. And keep in mind we're 32 light under. And then for our weapons, we're using the Prophet with Demolitionist Headstone. Now this is just for anti-barrier purposes. I prefer this build with XUVA. This is just the role that everyone has, and I really want one with Rhyme Stealer over Triple Tap, but this is still pretty good. And then we have Edge Transit with Envious Assassin Bait and Switch. So I like to start off by trying to get Devour as soon as possible, so we'll see if we can do that here. I don't think we got it. We barely didn't. You have to be pretty quick with it. I also feel like it's kind of inconsistent sometimes, but once you get it, it's really good for this build. Does anyone else hate anti-barrier scout? Sometimes I feel like it just does not stun. We can use our finisher. We'll see if we can... They shot my moth midair. That was kind of cool. Alright, there's the Devour. Pretty low. Got our health back. Gotta be careful of that Shrieker. He can light us up. There we go. Kind of surprised he wasn't shooting us right there, but I'm just trying to get him to open up. There we go. Kind of stuck in a weird spot. I'm gonna dodge back. Yeah, because he can light you up. Void Threat. It's no joke. Especially when we're under light. I'm gonna do this, get a Void Overshield. Oh no. Thank you, moths. I am too scared. No! Alright, we gotta do this. Slide out. Man, I don't think I've ever slid out on someone like that in PvE. Do it in PvP. But it had to be done. I'm gonna drop down here. And I think we're gonna jump up. Maybe. Oh, never mind. I think that's a champion, yeah. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Nice little combo. Get ready to stun. Take care of these ads real quick. There we go. Use finisher. Alright. Oh, that's a champion. We'll stun him with blind. There we go. Use our finisher. Alright. Can't remember the last time I did this Lost Sector. Actually, I don't even know. I don't know if I have. It looks familiar. I think I did it forever ago. Alright. Just gonna take it slow here. Throw this grenade. I should have thrown my smoke first, but it's all good. I like doing 2x Dira shots and then switching to my bait and switch weapon. Get those moths doing damage while we swap. It's a good combo. Oh, those are ads. Gonna do this. It's a gunpowder gamble. I'll do this, get a void over shield. Alright, we're good. Looks like we have another champion there. Let me use our super. Throw this on him. We're all out of heavy. Should be okay though. Oh, I thought we killed him. Yeah, I do not remember this last sector. Seems familiar though. So I think we're gonna have to kill another champion and get those crystals going. Yeah. Go over here. We got ourselves a anti-barrier. See if we can actually stun him this time. Let me use this. Oh yeah, we don't have heavy. I'm just gonna play it safe then. No. Let me use Transcendence here. Just because I'm messing up. Oh my goodness. Give me that overshield. There we go. Oh man, I could have played that a lot better. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's pretty late. Fade away. Got an overshield, which is nice. Can stun him again. Yeah, I don't know why certain exotics can stun multiple champions, but others can't. I was looking forward to Wicked Implement, being able to do anti-barrier, but it's all good. Forgot we have to take care of a boss. Hopefully it's not too bad. Pretty low here. I'm gonna dodge around this corner. And then we're gonna go up here, taking it slow. Throw our super. Gonna pop Transcendence. Doing some bunny hopping. Oh my gosh, he almost killed us while we were in this. Alright. I feel like he should be pretty low. No. Would be an unfortunate way to die. Oh, we do have heavy now. Didn't realize that. Try and light up this champion. There we go. Up Transcendence again. Sorry, this is kind of slow. Just try not to die. We are under light. This guy lights you up, so. Alright, we got our super bag again. That's how slow we're taking this. Yeah, the stasis super charges your darkness transcendence so quick. It's like instant. No, not like this. Doing this, get void overshield. Oh, gotta take care of that sniper. I think that's what got me low. There we go. Did they just despawn? Wait, what? Okay, awesome. Alright, sorry that was a little slow. Yeah, we're under light. Hopefully you can see the potential though. I have a background gameplay of Onslaught, Legend Onslaught, and we killed it. This build did really well. Hopefully you guys can see the potential of the build. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot, it goes a long way. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one.